Greetings and welcome to another video. It's Thursday, 21st of October, 1981, and happy birthday to me. On this day, back in 1981, I was born, which means that today I'm 40 years old. And it's a good day. I've had a really chilled morning so far. I'll tell you the truth though, I don't feel 40 at all. Barely feels like yesterday, or at least last month, when I was celebrating my 30th birthday around Wellington in a few pubs with a few friends of mine. But there we are, I'm 40 today, so I'm having, to begin with, birthday cup of tea. I've had this is my 4th cup of tea so far today, and that's how it looks. Nice strong cup of tea. Gotta have a nice strong tea on a day like today. The weather is really good today as well. The sun's out, we got blue sky, small number of clouds in the sky. It's perfect autumn weather today, and when the weather's like it is today, obviously autumn is one of my favourite times of year. I want to say, to begin with, a massive thank you to my mum and my aunt Angela for sending me birthday cards and birthday wishes. The same with my dad, my stepmom, other members of my family. All of you, thank you. Also want to say thank you to my aunt Pam for sending me this birthday card, which tells you a bit about which tells you about some of the other things that were happening in 1981. For example, famous people born in 1981: Beyonce, Meghan Markle, Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, Zara Phillips, Tom Hiddleston, Paris Hilton, Serena Williams, Roger Federer. So all of those people, like me, are celebrating their 40th birthday this year. The headlines for 1981: new arrivals. The famous Nintendo video game, Donkey Kong, came out in 1981. Cadbury Whisper Bars also came out in 1981, along with Care Bears and Capri Sun. Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer were married in 1981, and the first London Marathon was ran that year. Top songs that were happening in 1981 include Stand and Deliver, Imagine, and one of my favourites, Tainted Love. The film Chariots of Fire won an Oscar in 1981, and the actor Henry Fonda and the actress Katharine Hepburn also won Oscars. The horse Shergar, spelt Shergar, won the Derby by a record 10 lengths. The TV show Only Fools and Horses came out in 1981, along with Postman Pat, Game for a Laugh, and Brideshead Revisited. 24 million viewers saw Ken Barlow marry Deirdre Langton in Coronation Street, and Ian Botham and England beat Australia for the Cricket Ashes, and England won 3-1. So you got all that going on. I'll grab my cup of tea before it gets cold. Delicious. Day like today, cup of tea is perfect. Shopping list in 1981. A litre of petrol would have cost you 30 pence. So, petrol would have cost you 35 pence per litre. That's a good price, 35 pence per litre. A pound of best sirloin steak would have cost you £2.44 in 1981. Good quality jeans would have cost men £15.99 and women £18.95. TV licence would have cost you £46 back in 1981. The average house price was £28,000. Prescription charge £1. A pint of beer in 1981, 49 pence. And a pint of milk, 19 pence. And road tax, £70. Of course, with all that in mind, the average weekly wage for full-time workers for men was £140.50, and for women, £91.40. So that was all happening, going on 40 years ago, back in 1981. Yeah, I can't believe where all the time has gone. I mean, I don't feel 40 years old. I don't think I ever will. And I know I don't look 40 years old either. So that's for sure. That's good. I'm always going to be happy about that. So yeah. Good time situation. Lovely cup of tea. Amazing cup of tea. Now, to end this video, I want to read my favourite poem, basically. I first learned about this poem when I was attending secondary school. Between 1993 and 1998, I was attending the Blessed Robert Johnson Catholic College Secondary School for my GCSEs, which, along with everyone else at the time, I did when I was 16 years old. Now, at the time, the BRJ school was located in Wellington, and it's since been demolished and relocated to Priorslee. And at the moment, the Charlton School is currently sitting in the location that the BRJ school used to sit in. But anyway, at BRJ, at the Blessed Robert Johnson Catholic College Secondary School, my favourite subjects were history and geography. But to be honest, looking back, I also really enjoyed studying English literature. Among other things, we studied various theatre plays and theatre script writers, and the performances they'd put on, and the scripts they'd write, and the messages and stories discussed in those plays. And also, we studied poetry and various English and British poets. And out of all the poets we studied when I was doing my GCSE exams, my favourite poet by far was a famous English poet by the name of William Blake. And I've read over the years since leaving school various poems by William Blake, and to be honest, I've enjoyed reading all of his poems. But my favourite one by far, as I said, I first learned about when I was doing my studying English literature for my GCSE exams, was maybe his most famous, or one of his most famous poems, called The Tiger. And I just fell in love with this poem because it's really exciting and mysterious. I really engaged with this poem, and it's just, in my opinion, a really beautiful poem. And you can find The Tiger in William Blake's collection of works called Experience. And if you ever get the chance to read this poem, I would really suggest you do so. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece of work. In fact, if you read the description box below this video that I'm making right now, I will be writing out this poem right there. It's just a really beautiful poem. So yeah, I'd like to read it for you because it's something I want to do today. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain? In what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp dare its deadly terrors clasp? When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry?